Welcome to India Business Insights, your window into the biggest business battles shaping India's future. For decades, the humble battery in India had one job: start your car or survive a power cut. It was a sleepy, unglamorous market ruled by two names. But right now, in 2025, that world is exploding. India's battery industry is already $10 to $12.7 billion giant. That's over rupees 1 lakh crore. And it's growing at double-digit speed. By 2030, it will cross $12 billion and the lithium-ion slice alone will hit $16 to $26 billion, a blistering 22 to 23% CAGR. This isn't just a market. It's a 15 plus lakh crore rupees war that will decide who powers our EVs, our solar grids, and even our submarines. This is India's great battery power shift. Buckle up, it's going to be a charge ride. The preamble, the quiet before the storm. To understand the present, we must first look at the past. For the better part of a century, the Indian battery story was essentially the story of Exide Industries. Founded in 1947, Exide became synonymous with the automotive battery. Its rugged, reliable lead-acid batteries were under the hood of nearly every Ambassador and Fiat on the road. It was a classic deep moat business. Vast distribution networks with over 50,000 dealer touchpoints, strong brand recall built over generations, and a product that was necessary, if unexciting, replacement apart. As several players emerged, most either withered away or were acquired. The acquisition of Exide and the subsequent post-acquisition disputes between the Rahejas and Birlas is a classic case study in Indian corporate history, highlighting the competitive intensity of that era. The catalysts, the winds of change. The last decade unleashed three powerful parallel forces that have fundamentally altered the battery landscape, exploding the total addressable market from a few GWH to 250 GWH by 2030. Catalyst 1. The renewable energy boom. India is on a colossal mission to achieve 500 GW of renewable energy capacity by 2030. But solar and wind power have a critical flaw. They are intermittent. This creates an enormous, non-negotiable need for energy storage systems. To make renewables reliable, we need giant batteries that can store energy when it's produced and release it when it's needed. At least 120 GWH of grid-scale storage, according to the Central Electricity Authority's National Electricity Plan. This opened up a market that is orders of magnitude larger than the automotive battery segment, 30 times larger to be precise. Catalyst 2. The electric vehicle revolution. The Indian government's FAME scheme, straight incentives, and the new EV policy of 2024 have supercharged the EV market, fueling sales to 1.5 million units in FY24 alone, with 40% of year-on-year growth. From electric scooters to cars and buses, every single one of these vehicles runs on a massive, sophisticated battery pack. Unlike the small SLI battery that starts an engine, an EV battery is a very fuel tank and engine of the vehicle. This is a brand new high-volume, high-value market. The key players and their transformation strategies. Faced with this existential shift, the established players are undergoing a dramatic metamorphosis, while a host of new contenders have entered the arena. Let's profile the key players and their survival blueprints, incorporating the latest developments as of mid-2025. The legacy titans, the scramble to catch up. Exide Industries, the awakened giant. After years of ceding ground, Exide is fighting back. They're aggressively investing in their core lead-acid business to protect their massive 60% automotive aftermarket share. But Exide's biggest bet is its multi-gigawatt lithium-ion cell manufacturing plant in Bengaluru. Trial commercial production is on track for end FY25. Exide secured 15 GWH under the ACC PLI scheme for the 6,000 crore rupees gigafactory, though they were initially waitlisted in the original 50 GWH round and relocated from the Rajesh Exports JV after milestones were missed. Amara Raja Energy and Mobility Limited. The agile challenger turned innovator. Amara Raja is disrupting itself with equal vigor. The rebrand to Amara Raja Energy and Mobility Limited reflects their ambition as an energy and mobility solutions provider. Their massive Giga Corridor in Telangana involves a planned 9,500 crore rupees investment till 2031, with up to 16 GWH of lithium-ion cells and 5 GWH of pack assembly. 15 GWH allocated under ACC PLI, though they remain on the waitlist for the additional 10 GWH tender, bidding aggressively alongside Reliance and JSW. This is a critical point. Despite decades of battery manufacturing experience, both Indian giants had to acknowledge a hard truth. They were generations behind core lithium-ion cell chemistry and manufacturing technology. Their partnerships with the Chinese tech firms were not a choice, but a necessity to leapfrog into the new era, highlighting India's historical deficit in advanced battery R&D. The new age contenders, born in the lithium era. Ola Electric, the vertical integrator. Ola Electric stormed into the market by leveraging its success in electric two-wheelers. Their gigafactory in Krishnagiri, Tamil Nadu, is one of the most ambitious, with 20 GWH PLI award, the largest for a pure-play EV maker. However, the ramp is slower than initial ambitions, targeting 5 GWH by FY26, with full 20 GWH by FY29, which may trigger PLI penalties. At the 2025 Sankalp event, they unveiled the indigenously developed 4680 Bharat cell and a rare earth-free motor, showing genuine in-house tech, focusing on NMC chemistry for scooters but developing LFP for mass market and the storage, aiming to reduce costs by 30% by late 2025. Vertical integration controls supply chain, quality and the cost. Reliance Industries, the new energy juggernaut. Reliance has entered with a giant vision. Their acquisition-led strategy includes Faradation for sodium-ion technology and Lithium Works for LFP. The integrated new energy gigafactory in Jamnagar targets 30 GWH in phase 1, with operations starting around 2026, the largest PLI allocation at 30 GWH. Sodium ion is their masterstroke, using abundant sodium for cost-effective grid storage at $60 per kWh, with 100 MWH demonstrated by Q4 FY25. They have licensed Faradation's tech to overseas players, creating early revenue. The battleground: chemistry, supply chains, and strategy. So, how is this multi-front battle playing out? Let's look the key dynamics. NMC, nickel manganese cobalt, high energy density for premium EVs like Ola's high-speed scooters and Tata's long-range cars. Drawback: cobalt is expensive, volatile and 70% refined in China. Lithium iron phosphate, the rising star in India, cobalt-free, safer, longer cycle life, cost dropping to $80 per kWh by 2025. Choice for Exide, Amara Raja and cost-sensitive EVs per storage. Trade-off: lower density but perfect for India's high-value driven market. The road ahead: a charged future. So, where is all this heading? The Indian battery market is at a breathtaking inflection point, but here's the cliff edge. The comfortable duopoly of the past is gone, replaced by a vibrant, chaotic and a hyper-competitive ecosystem. We will see intense competition, consolidation and spectacular successes and failure. Let's put the sheer scale in perspective one last time. This isn't just about who sells the most batteries. It's about who powers India's transition to a green, electric and secure future. The company that wins the battery war will hold the keys to Indian energy and national security for the 21st century. It's a story of transformation, from a simple black box under the hood to very heart of our national strategy. The revolution is here, and it's fully charged. What are your thoughts on India's battery revolution? Which chemistry or player do you think has the winning strategy? Let us know in the comments below. If this video sparked your interest, smash the like button. Subscribe to India Business Insights for more in-depth analysis on India's economic frontiers, and share it with friends who love business stories. Hit the bell icon to stay charged with our latest uploads. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.